This is going to be a video on cleaning a kitchen sink. What I'm going to be doing, I just did a video using the Lime Calcium Rust Thick Gel Formula Toilet Bowl Cleaner. And I don't know if you're supposed to use it on a sink, but I don't see why not. I don't see that it's going to do any damage. So we've got this sink that's about 40 years old. On the left side, you can see it's an absolute nightmare. It's all stained. It's all scratched up. It's filthy, and there's a bunch of garbage inside the disposal down there that you don't need to see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go pop some gloves on, and I'm trying to get the tripod to stabilize, and I'm going to put some gloves on. And while I'm putting these on, if you like my videos, do a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, comment. You know, if you want to donate to my channel, ask for my PayPal info. That would help me out a lot. So you're supposed to put this on for about 10 or 15 minutes. It's a thick gel, so it's really going to run all over the place compared to if it was in a toilet. But you don't want to have any water in the sink, obviously. In the other video, I couldn't figure out how to do this. You squeeze these little pieces over here and then turn the knob. So I'm going to just saturate this thing. I'm not going to be able to turn the video camera on and off. So let me just get this out of the way, and we'll just keep that on there for now. Yeah, we'll just keep this on there. And this video is probably going to be 20 minutes long. I don't think I'm going to edit it. And I'm just going to squirt this stuff on. It's a thick gel, so hopefully that will help. And then I'm going to use a sponge. I'm on the other side of the sink now, applying this all over the place, which you can't see, but that's okay. The drain on the right side is all brown and rusted and scuffed up. You really want to have ventilation when you're using this stuff, which I don't. Don't have the window open. I wish I did. I think I'm going to open the door in a minute. And I'll apply this liberally. This stuff I bought for $1 at the dollar store, so it's not like it's really that expensive to buy. And with the toilet, you don't really have to move it around. You can just apply it, and it sits there. With the sink, it's going to run all over the place, so I'm going to kind of paint it on with a, I've used about half the container. I'm going to paint it on with a paper towel in a minute. Alright, I just washed it's raining outside. I just opened up the door so that we can get a little bit of air circulation here. So I'd like to just leave this alone, but I really want to paint this on. I really want to get it covering everything, which means that it's going to get absorbed a lot in the paper towel. But that's okay. The whole point is to get this all over, let it soak in. I'm going to get it on the metal over there, around the drain area. If you don't use a cloth or a sponge to do this, you're going to end up with streaks all over the place in your sink where it cleans. So when the sponge gets saturated enough, then, where the paper towel, then it's not going to be absorbing anymore, and you'll be okay. So I'm working on the right side of the sink now, doing this on the dishwasher drain. Man, this stuff stinks. I'm glad I opened up the door. It really stinks. I've used it in the toilet before. Last week, actually. Check out my video review. And okay, I'm in the right drain right now, trying to apply it to the right drain where it's all rusted and corroded. And I'm just going to let it sit there now. This is, as I said, about a 35, 40-year-old sink, if not older. And the goal is just to try to clean it up a little bit. I'm trying to put it on the back over here where we have the molding, the sink molding for the counter and the sink. So I've got it, you can't really see, but I'm right in the edges over there. I'd love to use a brush, but I don't want this stuff to splatter onto the floor. Since it's a little toxic, I have a dog. She's not here now, but I don't want to have to start cleaning the floor. So I'm just, again, going around the sink frame, applying it all over the place. I'm putting it around the faucet too. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't see that. So I'm going right around the faucet plates and the hot water dispenser plates and the dishwasher thing that's coming out of the sink. And again, I'm scrubbing. I'm doing a lot of scrubbing. Not scrubbing as much as moving. Applying, just doing a lot of this to try to get this under the little metal stainless steel plate or whatever that thing is. So it looks like it's applied all over the place. Let's go inside the sink a little bit, get it on the disposal fitting into the sink. And as I said, I only used half a bottle, so there is more. I bought 4 bottles of this stuff because I'm really impressed with how good it cleaned the toilet. The best toilet cleaner I have ever used. Even better than the Works. It's #1, and then the Works is #2. Not number two, but number 2. And then after the Works #2, then I would say Lysol toilet bowl cleaner would be #3. But the Works is definitely better than the Lysol. And this stuff, I put it on my toilet a week ago, and the toilet is absolutely spotless still. It's just really nice. Now this is not going to get rid of the scratches over there, the scratches on the porcelain. This is a real porcelain sink. This is an old heavy-duty sink. It's not going to get rid of the scratches, which cleanser is going to have to do. But I can already see that the sink is starting to whiten up a lot now. A lot of the stains that were in this sink before I started doing this 5 minutes ago are completely gone, which really doesn't surprise me because this stuff is absolutely incredible. It really is. Even if it would cost $2 or $3 or $4, it would be worth it. But to buy it at the dollar store for $1, that is just, wow, what a deal. Because it's so effective. It really works. So, and I think it said keep it on here for 10 minutes. I can't really see how long I've been recording for. How long have I think I've been recording for 6 minutes, 8 minutes. So I'm going to keep this on for 2 more minutes. I've just been scrubbing the whole time, if you want to call this scrubbing. And I'm just moving the cloth around to saturate. Can't really saturate porcelain, but just moving the cloth around to distribute the gel. And I can tell already it looks just awesome. So I'm going to do this on the drain piece over here that looks terrible. It hasn't been cleaned probably, well, it's been cleaned, but it hasn't had an application of a lime calcium thing probably since it was purchased, or since it was installed 30, 40 years ago. 20, 30, 40 years ago, I don't know. So we're going to shine this up a little bit. Let it soak in. You can already see the difference. This stuff is just remarkable. It really is. So I don't want to ruin the camera with water splashing. But this is already just applying it with a sponge in a minute or two. It's really done a number. This is one of those cheapy drain covers. And I think we're pretty much done. Are we at 10 minutes yet? I don't know. Let's go turn the water on. Try to get this place cleaned up now. I'm definitely going to keep the gloves on because this is still I don't know if there's muriatic acid. I don't know if that's in here. I know that's pretty dangerous and not good for the eyes or the lungs or the throat or the nostrils or the hands, the skin. So the sink looks, this looks a lot better. Not that I'm not doing it for that reason, but this looks 100% better. This looks 100% better. And now I'm going to go try to clean some of the water off the back splash over here, and then we'll look at the final results and see what it looks like. So I could edit this down to a 2-minute video, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it going so you know what you're going to be dealing with if you do this, about how long it's going to take. Scrubbing the sink with this paper towel that's loaded with this junk that I'd really prefer to throw out right now. But I think I'll wash the sink a little bit more. And then I'll get over on the other side. I can't move the camera because my hands are wet with the glove. So sorry about that. You really want to get this stuff washed off. You don't want this stuff on your counter. You don't want this in your sink. You don't want this touching your plates and your silverware, even if you're going to wash them. You don't want that to happen. So I'm really washing things down. I'm being really careful to put a ton of water on here and to clean it up. You can see I'm doing that now. It's starting to smell a lot of that junk that's in the disposal. We'll get this thing cleaned up in a couple more minutes, and well, you can already see the sink. I'm sure you can see it right now. It looks totally different. Oh, didn't get a chance to wash that thing off. Oops, I didn't see it. Wasn't paying attention. Now I'm going to use the sponge. Use the sponge, clean this place up, wash it all down. Luckily, we don't have that drought now. I think we did have the drought, but we're raining, so the drought is not so bad in Los Angeles or California right now, so we can waste water until we're not supposed to anymore. That's how it works. When you have the drought, you're not supposed to waste water, and the minute the drought is over, they tell you you can waste all the water you want. Well, they don't say that, but they get rid of the penalties, so everybody wastes water until we're in trouble again. That's the way government works. Instead of just saying, you know, we're not going to penalize you, but just don't waste water. Don't run your sprinklers as much. Don't run water down the street. Okay, so the sink is looking really good. Almost done. I'm going to get over to the other side in a minute. But you can see right now on the left, the sink looks absolutely remarkable. I'm going to try to open this cabinet with my foot. I don't know how much. Ow! That didn't work too well. Throw that in the trash. Okay, so we're looking really good, people. We're looking very good. I gotta take my mom somewhere in a few minutes. So I gotta get this place cleaned up. It looks just absolutely beautiful. So what I'm gonna do after this, I gotta clean this. We still have solution in there. I'm gonna get some. The sink looks like it was almost replaced, except for the scratching, the porcelain scratching now. The sink looks like it was almost a new install. So it looks really good. A little bit of cleanser on here. I really want to get this stuff out of here before I apply cleanser. I don't know if it's going to react with the lime away. This video is way too long. Sorry, people. I'm sure nobody's watching it now, but the sink looks absolutely beautiful. I'm going to put in a little bit of, well, I did have some Barkeeper's Friend, but I don't know where it went. I don't really like this stuff I'm putting in right now, but it's going to do something. So let me go and do a little scrubbing on the bottom of the sink to get rid of some of that dirt. And we'll go over to this side, clean this a little bit. The scratching's not on the side, it's all on the bottom of the sink. So the sink looks really good. My mom's going to love it. And probably in a week it's going to need another massive cleaning like this, which I'm not going to do, but I just wanted to clean the sink and show you in the video that it is possible to clean all that calcium and lime and rust. And yeah, the Barkeeper's Friend would have been much better than the stuff I used, but I'm not going to go searching for that right now. I got to get out of here in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. When the plumber installed the sink, he put in the water restrictor, so there's not a lot of water shooting out of here like I wish. And I don't want to mess with finding out where it is and taking it out right now. But the sink looks incredibly nice. Nope, that was not good. Let's go clean that up really fast. Sponge cleaned out, all the dishes are washed. She's going to be happy. The dishes are washed, the sink is clean. Put the strainer back in on the right. Clean out the sponge a little bit. Get that cleaned up. I have to turn on the, I want to get over here, try to clean some of this dirt that's underneath the molding piece over there. Okay, so now it's coming out a little bit. That's coming out. I think we're done. I think we're definitely done. Yeah. It looks good. It definitely looks good. Make sure you close that the nozzle on the container. You don't want it to spill out. And everything is looking good. When we wash off these gloves, and I'll take them off. And I'm going to go over to the camera and I'm going to move it around and show you what just happened here. So as I said before, make sure you do that thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, comment. That really helps me out a lot. Helps out my channel. So let's turn off the water. Let's get a paper towel and wash down this thing so you can see what it looks like. You can see, oh boy, it's just absolutely remarkable. It's like a totally different sink right now. And let's go clean it up inside the sink so I can show you what it looks like dry and just clean and looking nice. And now let's get the camera off the pod. I want you to look at this, people. I know before we had all those stains, the cleanser would have removed some of that, but it definitely would not have made the sink look as good as it does. That's the molding over there, the molding at the back. Remember, this is about a 30 or 40-year-old sink. The strainer over there is nice and shiny. It looks good. The sink looks good. Barkeeper's Friend, as I said, would have removed a little bit more staining in there. But that's going to be my review of Lime Away, Lime Calcium and Rust Toilet Bowl Cleaner. Really did a remarkable job.